Hey guys, welcome back to Eyecraftmc. In today's episode, Gemma Locus and I are going to be working more on my house. But before we do that, we're going to make today's banner of the day. Today's banner starts with a white banner and a black chief, which is this pattern right here. Next we're going to go on to a white cross, which is this pattern right here. Then we're going to go on to a red per fess inverted, which is this pattern right here. Then we're going to go on to a white border, which is this pattern right here. And we're going to end off with a yellow, or with a white base, which is this pattern right here. And a yellow fess, which is this pattern right here. And you can see what it is. It's a chicken banner, which I thought was really cool. It kind of looks like a chicken's face, which is really a cool thing. And I think we could put it up with the rest of our banners, but it would go quite well with our chicken coop or something else like that. So yeah, there we go. There's a chicken banner. So put that up there. I'll put that up there beside all the rest of my banners like this. And yeah, you can see all the banners I've made throughout all these episodes, which is pretty cool since, yeah, we probably made, I guess it's 8 banners per pull, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 44 banners, which is really cool. So anyway, for the next order of the day, we're actually going to take a look at some footage I captured a while ago of being at an AFK farm we built a while ago, a witch farm. So we're going to go to that now. Alright, so I've basically now AFK'd for about 16 hours at this farm. I'm pretty sure that the entire farm is full. So I'm going to go down here and I'm basically just going to see how much is there. And then I'm going to sort it all into blocks, stuff like that. You know, stuff like the redstone, I can compound that down into blocks. Same with the glowstone. And yeah, basically, yeah, it does look like it's is that completely full? Or yeah, it looks like it might be actually a little bit clogged up, hopefully not. There must be some out there, but yeah, it looks like it's basically completely full. So yeah, I think we have basically exactly what we wanted here, all these items. So I'm just going to get all these things compounded down into all these shulker boxes. I'm not sure if I'll quite need this many, but yeah, and then I'll basically get it all back to my base and I'll show what it looks like there. And this is the result of everything we got from our farm. So I got everything bundled up into these boxes. So you can see here tons of gunpowder, bottles, spider eyes, glowstone, sticks, sugar, basically just tons and tons of everything. Redstone, this one's super awesome. Hey Gemma, here's some more sticks and spider eyes and bottles, and just all these items will be really, really useful for a lot of different things, right? Like the redstone is quite useful. I think I mostly made it for the gunpowder, since then we can get infinite firework rockets. So what we're going to do is we're going to be making a room that's basically going to be my nether portal room. So it'll be a whole room dedicated to having a nether portal in it. And I believe I'm building it over here. Sorry, I kind of rearranged how some of my rooms are in my house, so I might be getting a couple things wrong. But yeah, here we go. And we're going to go into the nether real quick here and get some vegetation for the outside of this area and just kind of decorate it like it's the nether. Alright, here we are. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to go over here, and there's a warped forest. And I think I hear a ghast, so hopefully we'll be able to avoid that. But yeah, I think there is a staircase. Or maybe it's this way, actually. I think there is a staircase out of here. Let me see if I can find that real quick. And we can basically go from there over and into the warped forest and get ourselves a whole bunch of vegetation there. And then with that vegetation we can build ourselves up some nice decorations. So probably just get a bunch of everything here. I don't really think there's any type of vegetation we don't want. I guess we probably won't get these little roots, but other than that. So we'll get a whole bunch of this, I think this is called Nylium? Yeah, Nylium. I'm glad I got the name right. I think there's a separate name for the red one too, which is right over here. It's actually perfect. Oh, and here's a ghast, of course, so we can just avoid that because not going to be too much of an issue, really. I'm just going to grab all that and then also grab some of these blocks here. I'm not sure why these aren't breaking quicker. They should be. Okay, there's that stupid ghast. Let's see if we can hit back one of its fireballs here. We can, but it missed it, or it dodged it. Pretty smart ghast, honestly. Let's see if we can just bridge over here real quick and get that. Oh, is it despawner? No, I think. Looks like it's right up there. I wish we had a bow and arrow with us. Let's see if we can get it to go a little bit closer. Almost. Let's try hitting it one more time. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Good enough. So then we can also get these. These things just break when we punch them, which is awesome. And we can get some more of these leaves and more of this Nylium here. And we're just going to avoid that ghast, honestly. That's just going to be more annoying than anything to try and get it, I think. And yeah, it's not really much of a problem. We do have full diamond armor, so we'll just grab a bunch more of this wood. I think this wood will come in really handy. Grab one of these things. These are called shroom lamps, which are really cool. They're actually a really useful... oh, there we go. Yeah, that really useful building block that has a really cool light source. It reminds me of glowstone, so it's rather similar. Oh, and there's these piglins. I guess they'll be after me too, but thankfully we can just get this adult one. The baby one shouldn't be too hostile. So we'll go over here, and I don't think I see anything really dangerous, so we're just going to grab some of this redwood here, the crimson stems. Yeah, so it's not exactly wood. I think it's called like fungus wood or something like that, but it's basically the exact same thing. As normal wood, you just can't burn, which is quite interesting. So you can't make charcoal out of it, and it won't burn when lit on fire, which is also rather interesting. I think we'll also get some of these little funguses here, and these little mushrooms will basically be able to be quite useful for decoration as well. I'm not sure if there's any warped, I believe they're called vines. I think warped vines, possibly something else, but basically what they do is they go upwards, so I'm not sure if we can find those or not. It looks like we have probably enough of all these decorations though, so we can head back in and start making this nether area. So we'll just jump across here, and oh, I guess we'll jump down, but that's fine enough. We can just go down here to our portal and go in here and go basically to our nether portal room, and I'll eat some food here real quick since it looks like we're running a little bit low on hunger. So we'll go in here and basically just move some things around. So we're going to start by getting rid of this fence since we don't really need that, so we'll get rid of that, and then we're going to move this nether portal actually a little bit. Now it's not actually going to really matter compared to where it was, because it's going to be so close. It's not going to move its location really any in the nether, so that's not going to be a problem. So we'll just basically move this, and thankfully I do have efficiency 5, or efficiency 4, but pretty well the same, so we can move this rather quickly. I'm thinking we can put this in one of the corners, which would be probably the best place, and then we can kind of decorate, you know, the floor. I was thinking the floor we could actually make out of nether bricks, which I thought would be really cool. And Gemma's in the other room working on some kind of a room too, which is really cool. So hopefully we'll be able to see that by the end of the episode. Yeah, so we'll just mine all this up. And I also finished putting in the birch slabs around the walls. You can kind of see that over there. It looks like kind of a trimming around the walls, which I thought looked really cool. I didn't even mean to do it that way, but it looks like it kind of did work out that way. So we'll mine that up. And we'll mine this up, and I'm thinking that the nether portal obviously won't be right in front of the window, so either it could be in the corner to our right now, or it could be possibly here, or possibly over here. Now it looks like it is becoming bedtime, so I'm just going to run over here, and run up here, and go to bed, because I think this is it. Actually, no, it's this room over here, because then we don't have to worry about any monsters coming in and trying to destroy what we're doing, or try and kill us, which is obviously not a good thing. So there we go. And we'll head back down. And I believe that it was this way. Is that correct? Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll just mine the last little bit of the obsidian here. And once we mine that, then we can replace our nether portal. But with a bit of a twist, because the corners I want to build out of crying obsidian. I think that would look really cool. So what we're going to probably do is just build it maybe on this edge here. I think would probably work the best. Although actually I think this edge here, would work the best actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shrink this window here a little bit. Might not look the best overall, but it should be fine. In fact, it'll be fine if there's a bit of obsidian in front of that window, because yeah, you won't be able to notice it too badly, and actually just place that in the wrong place, but that's fine because I can just grab that, and with a good efficiency 4 pickaxe, obsidian isn't too hard to mine, so we'll place that there, and place the sides there, and we can place the top bits there, and finish that up like that. And then just light it, and I just realized I do not have flint and steel with me, so I'll just grab that real quick, which I believe is this way, and we can just grab ourselves some flint and steel. I do have a whole chest of tools, so hopefully we can grab it from there, and then we can use that to light the portal, and to yeah, I'd probably also do some other fiery decorations, but I actually have fire spreads on in this world, which means that I could possibly have my whole house be by accidentally lit on fire, which is obviously not what I want at all. So I'm going to be careful with that and not do any netherrack or soul fire decorations. So there we go. I think that looks really cool, and I think that makes a good contrast. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to replace the entire floor with these nether brick stairs, or nether brick slabs. So we'll just break all this here. I'm not sure if we have enough. We have about a stack, and you can basically see that actually just goes down right into our storage room, which is kind of funny to see. But we'll break all this, and then we'll basically just grab these, place them all in like this, and you can kind of see there that makes a really cool netherish looking floor, which actually has two purposes. The second of which, well, the first of which is to look cool, and the second of which is that, well, it looks cool. Actually, I think there was a second use, but I think I forgot it, but there we go. Put those in there. And yeah, this will basically just make a netherish look for here, and also make it look more reinforced, right? So it kind of looks a little bit less like, you know, here's this amazing looking nether portal. I mean, it's not that amazing, but, you know, kind of dramatic nether portal with a rather standard flooring. So I think there's always a good flooring to go with a good build, and we'll go like that. And I think we'll just have to like this. Alright, and we'll probably have to craft some more of this, but we do have certainly enough nether brick to do that. And if not, you can actually make nether brick with netherrack, which is really cool because obviously netherrack is in huge supply. And so with that, we could technically build this as large as we wanted. So we'll just fill the rest of that in, and we probably actually just jump down through the hole we made, which is a little bit silly, but why not? Alright, there we go. Kind of see up there. And then what we can do is we can go here to my netherrack chest, or not netherrack, but nether brick chest. Grab ourselves, I guess 30 would be how much we would go with, because you have to have at least 3 for the recipe. And then we'll go to our crafting table over here, and we'll do it like this. And there you can see we got a whole bunch more slabs. Alright, there we go. And then we can go back up here and place the rest of those in. I also have some glowstone because I think that would make a really nice lighting, since obviously glowstone is from the nether, so we'll kind of dot that around in the roof. Instead of having a floor source of light, since we can't do lava, although that would be really cool, my house is basically wood, and again, I would not want it to get burnt at all, which would be definitely a problem. Having my entire house burned down would be a major, major issue. So we'll place all these in here like this, and what we can do is we can get ourselves some little displays of different nether plants, not unlike what we have in our laboratory, but kind of in a larger scale. So we have like large sections of this ground that's just kind of covered in the nether material. So we'll go like that, and we can just quickly go down here and grab these blocks because there's no point wasting them, and yeah, we can reuse them somewhere else. So I'll just fill that in like that, grab these, and we can basically just head our way back up. And once we're up here, then we can work on those displays of the nether plants. So you can also see I've kind of rearranged this so now there's this kind of sideways wall here, and there's kind of this really nice curvy way of going around like this, which I think makes it just really easy to navigate my house. And I think this room's already looking super awesome, so I'm really excited to see what this looks like when it's finished. So I want to kind of put some clusters of glowstone on the roof, kind of like they would have in the nether, like that. And I think that would just really add that kind of netherish feel, almost as if the nether is kind of creeping in through the portal and into this room. That's not quite right. I think we'll go like that maybe. Yeah, that should be good for now. I think we don't need too much lighting, really. We'll maybe put one there. And yeah, that's good, actually, without that there. Okay. What we can do now is we can get ourselves some of this nylium, crimson and warped nylium, and kind of get that as a display. So I think we'll start with the warped, and we'll kind of put that over there, kind of just like this, and we'll maybe not quite that close. We'll go like that, I think. That should look good. And then we can grab the warped nylium and kind of put that over here as, again, kind of like a nice display of netherish crops and things, or not really crops, but vegetation. We can grab these vegetations from those, and we'll probably just plant them like this, and hopefully we have a mushroom of each type. Looks like we do not have a warped mushroom. However, I believe we might have one in a chest, so I'm going to go down there and get one. Hello, Gemma. I think Gemma's working in this room over here, so I'm not sure if she's done yet or not. Are you done, Gemma? Yes? No? I'm not sure. Anyway, look, it's looking really cool as it is, though. I really like it. But, yeah, what we're going to do is get ourselves that mushroom. Do you have a mushroom, Gemma? Let's see. Oh, look at this. You have it right here. Oh, that's cool. Well, actually, I think this is a cool display, Gemma, so I think we'll probably just use a mushroom from over here, but that's pretty cool. So I'll go over here and see if we have one of our own mushrooms. But I like Gemma's display over there. I think it's quite cool. In fact, yeah, we have quite a few mushrooms, which is awesome. And we actually have some warped vines, too. We can use those as well. Let me see. If we have one more crimson, no, we don't. Oh, that's good, though. We're good. So we can go up here and finish off that display, which I think is really cool. We also have some of this wood we can use around here, since that looks pretty awesome. But, I think this nether room is really starting to take shape. Now, I'm not sure. Yeah, we can actually put those on there. That would be kind of cool. That'll work. And then we can put this twisting vine here, and that'll grow up eventually. Unfortunately, we don't have any bone meal with us, but it should still grow up quite well. Let's see what else we have here to do. We can put up the shroom light somewhere, maybe right here on the edge, and then we can get ourselves some of this glowstone. Actually, we just did that. Let's see. We could use some of this warped wood, actually. That would be a really good embellishment and addition. So another thing we want to do, which is kind of more practical, is put some chests down here by the nether portal, because when you're going in the nether, sometimes you have to switch out items, stuff like that. And so we want to make sure that we can be safe and make sure all of our items are safe. So what I want to do here is actually get ourselves an armor stand. I'm not sure if I just have one in storage here. It doesn't look like I do, but of course I'll probably just haven't seen it. I'm just going to move one of these armor stands. I don't think this armor stand looks very good, actually. I think it's a little bit tacky. I'm just going to put some of this armor away. What we're going to do is we're going to get our actual, keep this piece. We're going to make ourselves full gold armor, and I think this helmet should work perfect. And we're going to get ourselves a full set of gold armor to display in our nether room to kind of show off, that you need to wear at least a piece of gold armor when you're going to the nether. And then you can kind of just be safe and, pick whatever piece of armor you want to use when you go to the nether. So I think that would work really well. Let's see if we have some extra armor or if we'll have to craft more. Looks like we will have to craft it, but that should be fine because we actually have a decent sized supply of gold. So there's 7 for the pants, and then we'll put 11 or 4 more in there for the shoes. So we'll just craft there the pants and the shoes, which I think we can just go like this and then put them both in. Yeah, that's always cool to do little crafting combinations like that. Alright, so we can just put that up in the nether portal room. Alright, so I think we'll probably put this in the corner. Let's see, maybe we could put it, what we could do actually, if we move this over one, then we could actually put this in here, and we could put that on top of it, like a display, and we could display our entire set of armor there. I think that would actually work out quite well. I would say probably not as well as it could, but I think that would be good. We can kind of go like that, and that should be good. And we can also use some of this nether wood here around, hopefully, so we can possibly just go like this maybe. That looks good. I love how this thing actually is animated if you look at it. It does move around a little bit, which is quite cool. So we'll do that, and then we'll also put in some of that on the edge here maybe, just as some kind of nice decoration, make everything look more like we're kind of near the nether, right? So everything is quite netherish. In fact, what we can do is kind of put a alternating pattern like that. I think looks really good. And what we can also do is possibly put some of this wood up in the corners, maybe on the roof like that, put like a bar of it over like that. And we can maybe take a bit of it and kind of put it up like that too. I think that would look pretty good overall. I mean, it kind of covers up part of the portal, but in fact, if we go like this and like this, we can kind of show it going down like that. Is that good? No, I'm not sure that is good. I guess building is just kind of really putting things down, seeing if they look good, and replacing it a bunch of times. What I could do is do like a feature wall like this, showing it off like that. That looks good though. So I think this nether room is almost done. It looks like it's almost bedtime as well, so I'm just going to run into bed because obviously I do not want to be attacked by mobs, so we'll go up there. Probably should have remembered to bring a bed, but that's fine. I've also labeled a bunch of the rooms, so I'll show you guys that in a second once we've gone to bed. Alright, and what we're going to do is go over here, and you can see these labels here. So this is the master bedroom. You can see here that's the library and the mega map. Here is the guest bedroom, which I think Gemma Locus actually made herself, which is quite cool. And if we go down here, we have ourselves the office, and I think I labeled that before. And we also have ourselves the kitchen, which is this is the dining room and the kitchen. So, and here's the kitchen and the dining room, which we can actually go right through here, past Gemma's room. And it looks like she's very happy about that. We'll look in there in a second. And here's our room. What we can also do maybe, maybe is we could go like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. I actually really like the look of that stripped one. I might just strip all that. No, I think that's actually really good. Okay, we'll do that. I think that's really nice color, something you don't really see in Minecraft a lot. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh yes, there's one more thing. What we can do if we have room, I hope we do, is yes, that was exactly the painting I wanted. It's the painting of the wither because, of course, the wither comes from the nether because those are where you get the items. And also the back of this is kind of like netherrack. So, yeah, there's that. Well, I think that's about done. Let me see what if there's anything else here we could do. All right, and I think that's pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out Gemma's room here. Look at that, Gemma. You have a carpet. You have all these cool items around here. Look at all these. I think this is every type of food. Maybe not every type, but it's a lot of types. And you have all the nether items. That's really cool, Gemma. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to press the like button and make sure to subscribe to see more content like this from me and Gemma Locus and Jonas Marriott when he's on. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!